The Environment Department is investigating claims that a Sydney property developer used toxic material as landfill at a housing estate. The developer, Plaza West of the Dildam Group, is accused of dumping truckloads of asbestos-contaminated soil in Sydney's west. Plaza West denies the claims, which have been made by a contractor it's suing for fraud in the Supreme Court. Last week, the company's project manager told the court he can't recall where truckloads of the material ended up. And the court's been shown records indicating that on the same day toxic material was loaded onto trucks, 6 truckloads went to Parklea. George Roberts has this exclusive report.
Now it's a swanky apartment building boasting a rooftop gym and swimming pool. But the history of the Entrada development site at Parramatta is the substance of a nasty legal battle. The developer Plaza West of the Dildam Group is suing a contractor, Simon's Earthworks, and one of its directors, alleging they falsified invoices, paid kickbacks to a site supervisor and wrongly claimed payments for work on the site in 2007 and 2008. Returning fire, the contractor's lawyers say the developer's evidence can't be trusted, alleging that in 2006, asbestos-contaminated soil was dug up at the Parramatta site and taken across town to a development site in Parklea. Daniel Feller SC said they knowingly sought to dispose of highly contaminated material cheaply, and a huge volume of asbestos material was disposed of and buried at Parklea, where, he said, Dildam was engaged in the development destined for some 110 townhouses. But the developer's lawyers objected to the claims as irrelevant to the case and that it was sounding like a prosecution for the benefit of the press, while the documentary trail showed all asbestos had been disposed of properly. But the judge allowed the claims, and that documentary evidence isn't yet publicly available. Last week, the project manager for the development, Fiadly Fired, was shown invoices he'd signed for work done on site, including supervised asbestos removal, excavation of asbestos-contaminated material, and asbestos-contaminated material being loaded into trucks. When shown the company's records from the same day, indicating that 6 truckloads went to Parklea and none to the licensed tip, he was asked, "Where did that material go?" He replied, "Can't recall." Mr Fayad said just because he signed off on the removal of asbestos, it didn't mean that the material in fact contained asbestos. "All that mattered to me was the number of hours that man worked," he said. The Environment Department is investigating the claims against the Dildam Group. Legal submissions about the fraud allegations against the contractor begin next week. George Roberts, ABC News, Sydney.